Towards the end of World War II, Vought perfected and field-tested his Compound V serum, leading to the creation of the world's first enhanced superpowered soldiers, including Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy's battlefield exploits helped the Allied powers secure a victory, and he became an internationally famous war hero for his efforts. Well, that's what the Vought PR team tells everyone at least. In reality, he was really just there for the photo shoots. After the war was over, Vought decided to formally create a company that would allow him to continue his scientific research. In 1950, he founded Vought American, which would serve as a defense, medicine, and research contractor for the United States Army. The company dedicated itself to the continued development of superheroes, or supes as they would become commonly known. Like Soldier Boy, Vaught's wife Clara also became a hero, taking on the name Liberty. But in the aftermath of World War II, the United States began a Cold War with the Soviet Union. Now, this war didn't really involve troops on the ground, but Vought still wanted his company to gain further prominence in American culture. In 1952, Vought American underwent its first major corporate restructuring and public-facing brand expansion. Vought American Pictures was opened as a film production subsidiary of the company, churning out propaganda films, advertising the careers and life stories of supes, while spreading pro-American, anti-communist messaging. These films reinforced Vought American's relationship with the United States government. Not only did the movies tap into cultural anxieties and tensions, becoming wildly popular with the American populace, but they presented the supes as moral paragons and indispensable, indestructible weapons in the ideological war against communism. The films were massive hits, and the public began to view supes as heroic and untouchable protectors of the American way, cementing Vought American's place in United States culture and solidifying the heroic, larger-than-life nature of Vought superheroes. Frederick Vought became something of a national hero in American culture, with many considering him to be on the same level as people like Thomas Edison and Walt Disney. But the ever-expanding film studio needed more characters, more stories, and therefore, more supes. Now, this next part is important. Vought American and the United States government hid the truth about Compound V to the public. Nobody, outside a select few individuals within Vought, actually knew about Compound V's existence. Vaught's monopoly on Compound V is essentially their entire business. No other company, government, or nation can manufacture supes without going through Vought. That's the real source of their power, and it's the secret Frederick Vought protected above everything else. So, instead, the public was told that superheroes were a naturally occurring genetic phenomena. In other words, these individuals were chosen by God, seemingly at random, to have superpowers.